Hey you guys, I wanted to introduce myself for those of you that do not know me. My name is Jessica Lauder, and I'm really excited that you decided to just kind of trust me for the next 5 days to show you what I've learned really through trial and error. I am not a nutritionist. I'm not a master at clean eating, but I can tell you that I've kind of been through the ringer when it comes to like my weight, and I'll explain that to you in a minute. So I want to just pass along what I've learned. I feel like it's so important with all this disease that's going on in the world. I know that it runs in my family, so diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, just like thyroid issues, so many things that I feel like can be contained if we just know how to treat our bodies. And we're only given one, and I think it's so important that we treat it how it should be so we can live a long life, especially for our kids, for our families, and things like that. So I decided to open up this 5-day group. It's going to be jam-packed with information. I'm sorry if it's overwhelming, but I just want to share with you as much as I can so that you can take away as much as you can and pass it down to your family and whoever else. So feel free to invite whoever you want to. I just only suggest that it's women because I want people to be able to feel confident and comfortable about sharing whatever they want to in here. Plus, I'll be sharing some of my progress pictures with you guys, so I want to just keep it just low-key, but women only. So, let me give you a little background on me. I am 30 years old. I am a mom of 2 boys. I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. I'm also married to my college stunt partner. We've been married for 9 years, so he's the love of my life. He's super into fitness like I am. He's done bodybuilding competitions in the past. And so we like to do this together. We feel like we're a team, and this is something we enjoy doing. So, so a lot of this input will be like he gives it to me because he is just really knowledgeable about this subject. So, so I have been kind of, I guess you could say, in the fitness world or maybe just active my whole life. I cheered all-star cheerleading for 17 years, and then I was a collegiate cheerleader after that, and then I've coached cheerleading. So I feel like I had like a grasp, or so I thought, of what being healthy and active and clean eating was until I went to college, and I gained 30-ish pounds just by going to college. So I then realized at that point in my life that I would not be one of those people that could go and eat whatever they wanted to and not gain any weight. I'm sure you probably know somebody that's like that, and they make you so mad. Yeah, me too. So fast forward a couple years after I got married, I got pregnant with my first son, and I gained 60 pounds. So I was 5 foot tall and 60 pounds. So, I mean, you can imagine that I just was lethargic. I was tired. I could barely walk down the road, much less do a workout without like wanting to fall over and collapse. And that was a really hard time for me, and it was a huge wake-up call. So as soon as I had that precious miracle, I had 40 pounds still to lose, and I was able to get that off in less than 3 months. And I don't say that to brag. I say that to tell you that it's hard work, but it was worth it to me, and I made the decision early on that I was not going to let motherhood bring me down, make me feel like I couldn't have my body back. I couldn't get healthy. I couldn't eat healthy things and get back to the way that I was. That was not an excuse for me. Just because I'm a mom, it was not an excuse for me to not want to take care of myself. So I decided to work really, really hard and learn as much as I could about nutrition. And like I told you, I don't know everything, but what I do know is that my view of nutrition was wrong, because what I thought was that you are depriving yourself of food. And when I saw my husband do his bodybuilding competitions, and I saw him go from 230 pounds to the day he competed at 190 pounds or 195 pounds, and he was eating all the time. And that's what I realized, is that you're not depriving yourself of food. You just have to eat the right food. And so I want to share with you guys what it is that I've learned and what it is that that are good things to eat, so that you can pass it on to your family. With that being said, I personally, there's everyone's idea of clean eating is different. So the general idea of eating whole, real food is the same, but everybody that you talk to is going to have a little bit different of, opinion about what clean eating is. So my idea of clean eating, if you ask me, is asking myself if the food that I'm about to eat, if it's going into my body, if it's going to do anything for me nutritionally. And if it's no, then I know that I should not put it in my body. So for our family, that means that we eat very lean meats. We eat chicken, we eat fish, nitrate-free, turkey, tons of veggies. We have nuts and seeds. We have good fats. We do not stop eating carbs. So many people think, okay, well, I'm going to go on a diet, so I'm going to cut out all my carbs. And don't do that. We eat complex carbs. We need those to fuel our body. If you want to have any energy at all, you can't stop eating carbs, okay? We eat some fruit. We do have beans, which is considered a carb. We have some dairy. We use only olive oil and coconut oil, mainly coconut oil. And then avocado, it would be considered a healthy fat. So we also eat that. But we try to stay away from any refined sugar. So anything that says low calorie or low fat or that has fake sugar, it's better to have real sugar than fake sugar. We stay away from anything like that because it's been genetically modified. And we try to buy organic as much as possible, and we try to buy, look at the labels and make sure that everything that's in it we can pronounce. That's pretty simple. So we love to shop on the outside portion of the grocery store because usually everything on the aisles is obviously fake, not necessarily real. So anyway, moving on. So once you change the way that you think about food and retrain your body, clean eating becomes almost second nature, and you no longer crave the crap that you've been eating. Now, your taste buds and your body has been used to those fake sugars and things like that. So it's sometimes hard at first because you think, man, this food is not good. But what the problem is that you've been eating the wrong way for so long, and I'm talking to myself because that was me, that your body has to retrain itself and realize that that stuff was not good for you. It tasted good because it was basically made up of a bunch of man-made stuff, but the real way that you're supposed to eat is how you're going to lose weight. So if that's your goal here, it may not be to lose weight. It may just to start living a healthy lifestyle or being able to pass it down to your family. Maybe you're wanting to stop the trend of obesity with, maybe it's ran in your family or whatever. So I just hope that you guys can take away some information from this group. You can share it with your family. You can put it into practice. And I don't want to ever call it a diet because it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle. Now, do I have pizza? Yes. Do I have wings? I love wings. I eat them probably once a week. I'm not lying to you. I have dark chocolate almost every single day. I can't tell you that I deprive myself of food because I don't. What I can tell you is that it is a treat for me to have it. So if I know that I've been on point with my eating and I know that I've been on point with my exercise, then I can eat stuff like that and not feel guilty. Because I'm sure you've heard the saying, just like one healthy meal is not going to make you skinny, one unhealthy meal is not going to make you fat. So by eating those things in moderation, I don't feel bad about it. My family, we all love our treat meals. And we could live off of Chinese food too. So anyway, the bottom line is you should never feel like you're depriving yourself of food just because you're trying to do what's healthy. So that's the point of this group. I hope I can help you guys. If you have any questions or you want me to just touch on something a little bit more, please feel free to post it in the group because I bet you somebody else might have the same question. And I cannot wait to spend the next 5 days with you guys. All right, take care.